In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the one thing about manifestation that you need to hear right now that allow it to happen easier than ever. This is the one thing that changed everything for me and has made the process so much easier. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you this one thing that when you begin to apply in your life, makes manifestation so much easier. It's something that I always come back to, but I find that I almost kind of forget about it. It's almost like in the seriousness of life and of a certain way that we believe we have to be, keeping in a way, the story we tell ourselves about who we are consistent. This story about what I'm going to accomplish in my life and who I am and where I am right now and where I want to get into the future. Everything we do is to keep that alive. And I had this powerful realization yesterday, and I remember back now to when I had that sales commission job, selling women's shoes. And every day I went in, I started at zero. It was like it's a sales commission job, and I would see a direct correlation between what I was thinking, how I was feeling, how my energy was, and what I would sell for the day. And it reminded me, it's like, of course, that's what you do. This is what anybody that is listening to this video right now can apply in your life, and it will make the process so much easier. Now, I had this realization actually last night while in that room right over there. So I'm at this place in Costa Rica. It's a life transformation spa. It's a really cool place. It's called Rhythmia. And I have that of, there's this thing right when you come in. I'm here with Victor Otto, Leora Alexandra, and it's really cool. There's a whole bunch of people from the YouTube channel here as well, from all of our audiences, and it's been super, super cool to meet everybody and go beyond just, being in the comment section or something like that, Well, anyways, going into this breath workshop, which I've been here before, so I've done breath work before. Breath work is where you breathe in this certain pattern for like an hour straight, and you're taking in all this oxygen. You're breathing so much oxygen in that what happens is you end up releasing a whole bunch of emotion. You release emotion that's been stored. The first time I did this was 2 years ago when I was here, and it's such a profound experience. I had no idea what to expect. Come in, start doing this breathing technique. I got these, I was laying there on the ground and doing this, and then my hands went like this into this claw-like position, which is actually very common, and it's all this stored emotion that then begins to is like releasing itself. And I remember just thinking to myself, let go, let go. It wasn't painful at all, but my whole my legs and my hands became numb but very, very stiff. And it's a very common thing, but that was the first time I went. Such a profound experience. I came out feeling lighter than ever. Now this year, I did it last year as well, also very profound. This year, was doing it, and there's 90 people of us in there, and about 15 to 20 minutes in, I just start uncontrollably laughing. And it was like a belly laugh that just kept going, and there was just something so funny about it. And it was just something so funny, I was just realizing we're all breathing in a certain pattern. And some people are we're toning, this thing where you're oh, and you're banging your hands to get the energy out. And it was just so funny because I was just realizing how, in a way, ridiculous what we were doing was. And it was just something about the satire of it that made me laugh. And then I started laughing, and I just could not stop laughing. But I realized as well that in general, it felt like such a positive, powerful release for 15 minutes straight. I was laying next to Victor, and I just kept laughing. I remember thinking to myself, it's whatever you do, bro, don't break. Don't let go of the story, the seriousness that we are, there's such a seriousness to our story, to who we are, to where we are right now, to what we want to manifest in the future. And it's there's such a story, and it's so serious, and we'll do everything we can to get it. And it's so ridiculous. And in that moment that I had that realization, I realized that this last year for me has been phenomenal. I've grown in so many different ways in this last year. However, what I realized is I haven't been having as much fun as I used to. When I first got into YouTube, I had the most fun. I was I no longer had to go to this 9-to-5 job anymore. I was I could do what I want when I want to do it. And I was oh, I can go to the gym right now if I want to go to the gym. I go do this, I go do that. And I had a lot more fun. But since more and more success has come, it's almost you become more focused and a little more serious, But in the realization of that uncontrollable trouble laughter, I realized that I haven't been tapping into my inner child as much, and I haven't been just having as much fun. And I had this realization, and it reminded me of when I used to have that 9-to-5 job selling women's shoes. It was like the days I went in that I was so serious about things. I was like, oh, I need to manifest and sell this much today. Think about how ridiculous it is. Like, we're infinite spiritual beings having temporary human experiences on earth, and we come here and then we get so serious about everything we're gonna manifest. And this is what I'm gonna do, and we'll do everything we can to keep the illusion alive, keep the illusion of, this is my story right now, I don't know if I can accomplish this over here, and then this story, this new preferred story that's just so much more attractive. It's just a story that's gonna feel so much better. And we just tell it, we just keep this story, this narrative going, rather than just letting it all go. Letting it all go and just having fun, enjoying the process. The days that I went in to my old 9-to-5 job and I would just focus on having fun, many times those were the best days. I had better days when I just went in trying to have fun than when I went in like, I'm going to sell $5,000 today of shoes. And I would go in and then a customer would come up and I'd be like, are you gonna help me get closer to that $5,000? And I would start helping them, and if I saw they weren't gonna buy something, I was like, you're not gonna buy something. Like, subconsciously I'm thinking this. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like really nice doing like the salesperson thing. But what I realized is, like, the more serious we are about our manifestations, the more heavy things are, and the more things need to turn out a certain way, when instead, you just let it go. Just let it go. It's all a dream anyways. All this reality is a really long, consistent dream that appears to be real but isn't. And here we go on this ride of this dream, and remembering that, oh, this is just a ride. This is just a fun little ride that we're on right now. And the more serious we take, like, imagine somebody on a roller coaster. Like, life is a dream, okay? There's like this Bill Hicks explanation that life is a dream, or that life is a ride, right? Life is a ride. There's gonna be ups and downs and turns and corkscrews and all these things. And some people remember that it's a ride. Like, hey bro, it's just a ride. And then normally what happens is we call those people crazy. And we, you know, it's like people that remember, like, hey, we're immortal spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. Like, what are you talking about? You know? But it's just a ride. That's all it is. But imagine that on this ride, you're on this roller coaster, you're going around and you're like, so serious. Like, what's gonna happen next? Is there gonna be a topsy-turvy thing? Is there gonna be that corkscrew? Or I need to know exactly what's around the corner. Think about how much resistance comes up. Think about it. So much resistance, because you have to know exactly what's happening next, or it's just so, like, imagine you're on the roller coaster ride and you're just holding on very seriously and like, don't break, do everything you can to not break away from this identity illusion of who we think we are. And that was the realization I had yesterday while in this breathwork thing. It was like some people, and even, you know, even me to a certain level, is like, hold on, don't just laugh. You know, not that you need to, everyone needed to laugh anyways, because some people, like, they were crying, they were releasing emotion. Some people were just feeling the sensation. Some people may have been in like the 8th dimension or something, okay? And I'm over here just laughing in the 3rd dimension or whatever. I don't know. But in general, the one thing that will make the manifestation process super, super, super easy compared to how it is right now is just to have more fun, to loosen up, and to realize that it's all a dream. It's all a ride. It's like you're going up on the ride, you're chuck, 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 and you get ready to go down, but you're holding on to the seriousness, or holding on to the story that you tell yourself. But the key is to just let it go. This is all an illusion anyways, you know? The illusion of the ego. The illusion of the ego. And I kind of had that realization yesterday too, because as I come here, I'm meeting some really cool people that, you know, that follow the channel, you know, from Victor Lior's and mine's audience. And it's been interesting because, like, there's this, like, I'm doing what I can to just, like, to almost, like, not prove, but, like, show people, like, I'm just I'm a person. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes when people see me, like, in public or something, they think of me as, like, this, I don't know, like this guru guy or something like that. I'm just a regular person, you know what I mean? But I just so happen to make videos and then, like, tap into this energy and stuff like that. So, and I realized as well that it was like, even this persona of Aaron Doughty, who helps people expand their consciousness, it's an illusion as well. It's an illusion as well, because we're all connected. But But trying to hold that in place, because I was kind of worried as well, because here at this place in, you know, we do something called plant medicine here, which is like very deep way to go into the subconscious mind, and you become very vulnerable. Like these things are coming up, and you're realizing things about yourself, and I'm like, whoa, there's like, you know, out of the 90 people here, like 60 of them are people that know of Lior, Victor, or I. So it's like, oh, is there like, I have to keep it together. I have to stay this friggin' YouTube guy that's like, has it all figured out or something, you know what I mean? Of course I don't have it all figured out, but I do share, you know, I share things based on what I'm passionate about, and I tap into like this flow state that everyone has access to. But I realize that too, it's like this whole like ego thing of like caring what people think. And last time I came here too, I remember I had this huge epiphany last year. Only one day in, by the way. By the time it's like 3-4 days in, you're just like a different person, you know? And by the way, if you ever want to join Rhythmia, or I might be going back next year, what you could do is you can join at the link below and check out Rhythmia. And just let them know that Aaron Doughty sent you. I think I don't know if they give you like a shuttle fee waive or something like that, but let them know I sent you. But other than that, I might be doing another one. But what I realize is every time I come, last year I had this epiphany that I was trying so hard to be this specific person on YouTube. Like, I was worried. I remember I wanted to talk about plant medicine last year, and I was so afraid to talk about it because, like, what, will people think I'm credible? Will people believe in this idea of who I think I am? But then what I did is I realized how ridiculous that was. And I said, you know what? Rather than buying into like caring how this persona is, which persona, by the way, means mask, which means it's not real. And you're really just caring what people thought. Like, oh, if they hear I'm doing this, then maybe they think I'm not legit or something. It's just some freaking belief, you know? I let that go. And then what I did is I started making videos that I really wanted to make that were fun to me. And I made like a starseed video, and it was like a video that like I was real passionate about, but I was like afraid to put out because I was like, oh, what will people think? This is more esoteric than like the usual videos, you know? So what I did is I just started making videos like that. I made videos like on starseeds. I made videos on like a whole bunch of esoteric stuff that most people at the time would be like, whoa, that's like too far, bro. That's like way outside of the kind of videos that people expect me to make. And guess what happened? Very positive things. It was way more fun. I enjoyed making those videos, and guess what? I was afraid that it would like, for some reason, like if I start making these videos I'm really passionate about, somehow people are gonna like judge me and like the YouTube's not gonna grow as fast. Guess what happened? Everything got taken to the next level. When I started having more fun on YouTube, everything got taken to the next level. Like exponential growth happened for making a starseed video, which is something that I was afraid to make because of how esoteric it was. Guess what the key to that was though? Having more fun. So manifestation for me sped up like crazy when I got rid of this story about who I think I am, and I just started having fun with the process. I feel like this tree is my friend, by the way. I feel really grounded. I like making videos outside. Like this video if you want me to make more videos outside. Do you want me to make more videos outside like this, where there's like a background and stuff, and there's like life? Or would you like me to be inside, where it's a controlled environment, and you can know that it's 76 degrees on the inside, and that there's nothing unexpected that'll happen because it's just a hotel room or an empty house? You let me know. Smash that like button, let me know. So, the one thing, okay, that you gotta know, that makes manifestation super easy, is just to have more fun, to enjoy yourself, to make it, because it's the thing too, when you have more fun, your vibration raises. And guess what? When your vibration raises, you then experience things from a higher level of consciousness, okay? I don't know where the accent came from, but it came, okay? And what happens is when you, think about it, like when you're passionate, your vibration's increased. When you're having fun, your vibration's increased. So guess what also happens? You meet other people that are in high vibe. When I used to go to that 9-to-5 job and I would just have fun, it was like I'd meet other people that just like to have fun. A lot of times, I would just focus on like having fun and connecting with people, and then at the end they'd be like, okay, yeah, we'll buy this. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't have to really try. I was just having fun, and then a side effect of that is they wanted to buy. It happened so often. It was incredible. And every single day I went in, I started at zero. So consistently that works. That's what's cool about the old job I had. It was like a playground for the law of attraction. Every day I went in, I started at 0, and I could see like, so serious, everything has to be a certain way, or I could just chill and relax and realize though, life is a ride. Life's a dream. We're dreaming right now that we are these little ego avatar bodies, not knowing that we're eternal spiritual beings living temporary human experiences. And what's happening is more and more people are becoming aware on the planet that, hey, it's just a ride. That's it. So you can have more fun with it. You can enjoy it a little bit more. It doesn't have to be so heavy, so serious. And the more you just enjoy it, guess what? Then your vibration begins to loosen up from the seriousness, and then you can enjoy the process. And when you enjoy the process, I promise you, things happen easier. It's just how it works. So, in general, that's my main message for today. Understand that that's all you have to do is let go of the story, let go of the seriousness. Whatever you do, don't break, don't break, don't just let it go. Being sarcastic, of course, but let go and just enjoy. Enjoy, let go of the resistance, trying to control. I know to all you control freaks out there, I resonate with that. I've been like that too, you know, trying to control manifestation and stuff. It's like trying to control breathing, doing the breath work. It's like, you just forget, you tire yourself out, but you just let go. Just have fun, uncontrollably laugh. Realize life's a dream. Your vibration will raise and things will happen easier than ever. So maybe this is the message you needed. Maybe you have a friend or someone else that needs to hear this message to let go, relax, and have fun. Send them this video if so, because it helps also spread and like loosen up the vibe in the world, you know, when people realize this. And the more people that are in a high vibe state, guess what? The more we transform the planet. So it all starts from within. Other than that, let me know if you like this video. You can smash the like button if you want. As a declaration of your own not seriousness, smash that like button. Other than that, like I said, I'm at this transformation place called Rhythmia. It's a very powerful place. You transform your consciousness and stuff. You'll see the link below. If you join, let them know Aaron Doughty sent you. And other than that, I'm gonna see you on the next vid. I got like a week here, so I'll be making more. So with that being said, peace, much love, and a namaste.